What is going on, guys? I am at Knoebels today for visit number 5, and it is such a lovely day out, and it's gonna be a good day. So I just rode Flying Turns, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a good ride on Flying Turns. And so I just rode Phoenix, and I'd rate it a 7 out of 10. It was a good ride on Phoenix, and the airtime was extremely strong today. And so I just rode Rockleplane, and I rated an 8 out of 10. It was a good ride on Rockleplane. And so I just rode Downdraft and Stratosphere. Shout out Laura at Stratosphere, and I'd rate them both a 9 out of 10. They were very good rides on them both. And so I just rode Twister and Sklooge. As you can tell, you can probably tell I just rode Sklooge, and I'd rate it. And I'd rate both rides a 9 out of 10. Shout out Julia and Maggie at Twister. They're a great duo at Twister. And shout out Mac, first time seeing her since opening weekend. And so I just rode Impulse, Italian Trapeze, and Grand Carousel, and I'd rate them all an 8 out of 10. I caught the freaking brass ring on Grand Carousel, and this is the second time that's ever happened to me. I always love when that happens. And I just tried the new buffalo chicken sandwich here at Knoebels, a product that I've been excited to try ever since it was announced at East Coaster. And I'd rate that a perfect 10 out of 10. One of the best spicy chicken sandwiches I've ever had in North America. And so I just rode Cosmotron, Roto Jets, and Paratrooper, and I rate all an 8 out of 10. They were all very good rides on Paratrooper. They were all very good rides on, is what I meant to say. And so, so I just rode Teacups and Tilt-A-Whirl, and I'd rate them both an 8 out of 10. They were very good rides on them. And so I just rode a Giant Flume Phoenix, Niantic Cars, and Rockleplane, and I'd rate all an 8 out of 10. They were all very good. And so I just had 3 more rides on Downdraft, 1 more ride on Stratosphere, 2 more rides on Twister, 1 ride on Grand Carousel, and 1 ride on Italian Trapeze. And I'd rate them all an 8 out of 10. They were all very good rides. And so I just rode Scooters and Pioneer Train, and I rate them both an 8 out of 10. It was really good. And so I just had 2 more rides on Stratosphere, and I'd rate them both an 8 out of 10. Stratosphere is such a good drop tower. And so I just had 1 ride on Downdraft, 1 ride on Phoenix, and 1 ride on Black Diamond, and I'd rate it, and I'd rate them all a 9 out of 10. They were all very good. And so I just had 2 more rides on Stratosphere, and I'd rate them a 9 out of 10. Stratosphere is such a good drop tower. I think it's my favorite Pennsylvanian drop tower, in fact. And as I've said before. So I just had like 4 more rides on Twister. In fact, I even got La Nut, and I'd rate it, and I'd rate all those rides a 9 out of 10. They were very good. And so this was an awesome, spontaneous trip I had to my favorite Pennsylvanian amusement park, Knoebels. Make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more here coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19. And make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I sell t-shirts like this that says I don't need a psychologist, I just need to go for a drive to Knoebels. And I sell face masks and drawstring bags and all the things, so make sure to go check it out. I'll have a link in the description. And make sure to subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19. And I will see you in the next.